What's up? Welcome back, everybody. Glad you all could stop through again. If you've never been to this channel, this is the Noble Magus Tarot. I am the Noble Magus, and we in for, what is today? The 7th of June, 2020. This is a reading for Aquarius. This is an Aquarius general reading for the collective. So it may not resonate with everybody, but if you check your other placements, you may resonate very well in another area or on another video. So also too, in the description box, there's a link to get a natal chart, a free natal chart in the Western science, the Western system, and there's a free natal chart that you can get in the VEDIC system. So I would check those out if I were you, and just compare, just look around and check yourself out, So kind of like living in the house and never looking in none of the closets and shit, you know what I'm saying? Who does that? So check your other signs, check your other placements, and you might be amazed at what you find out about yourself, especially once you start to tap into the like different readings concerning those signs, whether it be moon, sun, Venus, Mercury, whatever, your rising sign, don't even matter. Just check it out. See what you find out about yourself. And also, I want to thank everybody too for not only subscribing and liking the videos, but I want to give you a tremendous shout out and a tremendous thanks for the donations that I've been receiving. Man, y'all just, it does me good, just to do this, because I love tarot. I love the occult sciences and, things of the metaphysical nature. That's all me all day. So, doing tarot is just another aspect of me being me and being happy doing this shit, So, but like I always say though, anything that you do, if you don't love it, then that shit is work. Real shit. If you love what you do, that shit ain't even work, you know what I'm saying? So, just on that note alone, I'm really grateful and thankful for all of you all. Hold on 1 minute. Real thankful and grateful for all of you all in participating in whichever way you do. If it's just showing up, viewing the videos, the likes, the shares, the subscribes, the donations, like I was saying, I'm grateful. Really grateful. And I'm grateful to you too, Aquarius. So, let's get it popping. Let's get it rocking. It's the last shuffle here. And we're going to get right into it. And I hope everybody is doing exceptionally well in your family, your finances, man, spiritually, mentally, in every way, in every capacity that you're able to do well. This is my will that you be well. Straight up. Fuck everything that's going on. This shit gonna do what it's do. Ain't no sense in feeding into this shit and overexerting yourself and giving all your energy to this shit. Give your energy to your own projects. Give your energy to the shit that you trying to manifest. Because, quiet as it's kept, a lot of this shit that going around us ain't nothing but a bunch of fucking rituals and shit, man, that motherfuckers need your energetic participation in. So I don't know if you hip to that or upon that, but it is what it is. It's a whole nother video talking about that shit. So let's get into it, Aquarius, and see what's going on for this time. All my readings are timeless. They could be for now. They could be for time that been passed already. They could be for upcoming. And again, because it's general, it could be for you. It could be for the cross watcher. However which way it falls. So, and only you know your story better than anybody. You know what's going on in your own life. So, with that being said, just take note. If you need to reverse the energy of the reading, then do so. If it's not you and it's the other person, then, just simply do that. I ain't got to get all into that ain't me and, all that extra shit. I don't do extra. I'm real steady and real solid and stable and shit. I don't do all the wishy-washy up and down ass shit. So It is what it is over here. And I'm gonna just give you the truth any fucking way. I ain't gonna cut no corners and put no syrup on shit and try to call it sweet, you know? It's just what it is. You know, the whole point is to gain clarity about yourself, and if there's any changes and shit that need to be made, then it's up to the individual to internally handle that shit. Real talk. Ain't no, you know, being scared to clean up your own shit, you know what I'm saying, or trying to look away from that shit, you know, embracing pride and ego and shit, you know, kill that shit. Pride and ego will get your ass killed. Straight up. You'll die a fucking eternal death, fucking with pride and ego. And that's like the worst, you know. So, alright, Aquarius, we got some air on the board. So, matter of fact, we got your ass on the board. Six of Swords is Aquarius. Yep. Knight of Pentacles. Got Earth in this bitch. Earth and fire, I believe. Okay. Capricorn. Some of you Aquarius is dealing with a Capricorn, or you may have Capricorn in your chart. See what else we get. I'm gonna clarify all four cards. And we got the Six of Cups. Now we got Scorpio on deck. So, clarifying the Six of Air, Six of Swords. Clarifying the Six of Swords. Page of Swords fell out, but I ain't gonna take that. Page of Swords. I'm sorry, Six of Swords. Clarifying the Six of Swords. Clarifying the Six of Swords. Why is the Six of Swords here? Four of Pentacles. Capricorn again. Clarifying the Knight of Pentacles. We got the Knight of Wands. Fell out upside down though. So I take them. When they fall out upside down, I take it. So other than that, I don't deal with reversals. But if they come out that way, that's what it is. So Emperor. And clarifying the Six of Cups. Clarifying the Six of Cups. The Knight of Wands is fire sign, so we looking at what is that? Earth and fire, so that's Sagittarius and Hierophant fell out. Sagittarius and Earth and Capricorn. Third check. Clarifying the Six of Cups. Clarifying the Six of Cups. And we got the Moon. All right. Bottom of the deck. Got the Wheel of Fortune. Jupiter energy. Okay, so we got the Six of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, Six of Cups. Clarifying the Six of Swords, we got the Four of Pentacles, and clarifying the Knight of Pentacles, we got the Knight of Wands in reverse. Also, clarifying the Two of Pentacles, we got the Emperor, and clarifying the Six of Cups, we got the Moon. So, what this is saying is somebody's obviously, you know, with the Six of Swords is in a situation, and this is Aquarius, and they appear to be moving away from drama, conflict, or a situation that's, you know, not a good one. And they're moving on, and apparently there's some type of an offer with it, or they're going towards somebody to make an offer after getting out of a, I guess you could say, a bullshit situation, you know. So we got the Knight of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles typically dealing with, that's Earth, that's Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, but it's also Leo. And as far as the fire go, you know, there's a dual element. So you got Leo and Virgo, and it could be any other of the Earth signs as well. It could be any sign, to be honest with you, but I'm just reading the cards as they lay. The six of swords, you know, moving away towards a better situation, and making an offer, and look like this individual is halted between two options, two choices, you know. Maybe it's work, it could even be relationship. I would say it's relationship though, simply because of the six of cups that's next to the two of pentacles. I would say it's work related, relationship related, because they're the way it's laid out. You got someone moving away to a calmer situation, a better situation, bringing with them an offer, ready to make some type of offer. But they only, the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight. You know, he got this big sturdy ass horse, so he ain't moving too fast at all. So this person really is like really in their head. Though they making a move, you know, to move away from something, they not moving quickly to the thing that they're going towards. You know, they actually up and down with this shit. If you look at the ships, you know, behind the my man, you know, if you look at the ships, you know, they topsy-turvy, they all over the water, they up and down, you know. It's symbolic of juggling, it's symbolic of a balancing act, you know, that they dealing with. So, and it's concerning, you know, somebody from the past, maybe a past soulmate, I would say twin flame, but you know, this ain't that type of card that I get that energy off of. But it's definitely a soulmate, somebody that they may have used to deal with. I don't know if this individual trying to come back your way or you trying to go back towards somebody else. But you know, we in this retrograde time, and you know, a lot of exes and shit show up in the retrograde. So, you know, don't be fooled by Mr. Knight of Pentacles or Miss Knight of Pentacles over here bringing in this little bullshit ass Pentacle offering. You know, don't be fooled by that shit. And the other side, the other part behind that too, if a motherfucker got to be all in their head and trying to decide, you know, should I come through and, you know, all this shit to think about, then that you don't want to be that person's option. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just speaking from my own perspective. You do what you want to do. But I mean, if I was on the other end of this shit and you had to figure out if you chose me or not, motherfucker, kick rocks and flip fucking flops for real. Bye. I ain't got time for that shit. I fuck with solid shit, as you should too. But that's, like I say, that's your call, that's your choice. You do what you want to do. Everybody grown here. But I'm just calling it the way I see it. You know, this top row is an individual that they probably got themselves in some shit because they made a fucked up choice, or, I mean, even if it ain't their fault or whatever, you know, they coming towards you with a lame ass offering. They can't make up their fucking mind, you know, but you the one though. It appears to them that you are the one. So the question is like, if this shit been played out the way it did, and they was in a fucked up situation, why they coming to you now? You know? So you just have to ask all the questions, you know, and know what the hell going on. I don't know your current situation, but like I say, you do. So you put the pieces where they fit, and if the shoe fit, lace it up. So clarifying the well, let me go back. We know that this Six of Cups, you know, represents like nostalgia, past relationships, you know, of like some time ago, somebody that you put some time in with, you know, somebody that you know. This is not new shit here. This is somebody that you know from a time in your life, from an era in your life, you know, where you shared a lot of memories. You know, that's what the Six of Cups is representative of. So this is somebody that you have known, okay? This ain't just no new shit coming through. But the fact that the individual is juggling and undecided and shit, you know, they can't balance the shit out. You know, my man, he rocking left and right and trying to juggle this shit at the same time. So, and also I'm getting too, as this being in the shape of the, what you would call infinity or the double nimbus, if you would look at this shit here, it's like, you know, this is kind of like a cycle, you know, this is a perpetual cycle. This is like a orbit, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know if this individual that's coming through, if you've been through this shit with them before, that could be possible too. I don't know who I'm talking to, but it's possible that this shit has happened before and this individual is in and out of your fucking life. You know, maybe, I don't know, this might not be the first time that they done tried to come to you or make up or, you know, try to make up and get back good with you or whatever. I'm not sure about all that, but like I say, you know your story. But here we got this clarification of the Six of Swords with the Four of Pentacles, and the Four of Pentacles is an individual being real closed off, you know, being real tight. So, and this is Capricorn energy. So this individual is being real tight. They holding back. Maybe they holding back from the situation that they was in. You know, maybe they found out some bullshit. You know, I don't know if any of y'all out there is dealing with somebody that may have left you for somebody else and found out that the fucking grass wasn't greener, you know, on that side as it is where you are. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they found out that shit looked green, but it was really weeds and shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But, you know, that's kind of what I'm getting here. Somebody's holding back and they real tight and they're guarded. You know, they may have found out some fucked up information about the person they was fucking with. You know, something caused them to be closed off and tight. You know, they holding on to their coin. They holding on to their material possessions, their wealth, you know, their finances, you know, things of the material nature. That's what the pentacles, you know, symbolize. So they holding on to their material aspect of themselves. You know, money, clothing, you know, finances, you know, job, shit like that. Things that make you secure materially. Okay? Then we got the, next to that, clarifying the Knight of Pentacles, we got the Knight of Wands. Typically, the Knight of Wands is like, man, you really get a bad rap. Because he quick to move, he quick to do shit, you know. He's real impulsive. Kind of like a young motherfucker, you know. Not to throw no salt on young folks, but, you know, typically an immature person, they'll make, you know, hasty ass moves and irrational decisions and shit and just up and just do shit. You know, that'll cause their ass great fucking pain later on, you know. And this motherfucker being in reverse, man, that really, you know, that really is like fucked up. So we got the Knight of Wands. Typically, you know, this is a fire sign, so we got Sagittarius on deck. It could also be Libra or Aries. But on the water side of this, you know, of the Knight of Wands, we got Scorpio. You know, Scorpio and fire. So we got water and fire. Everybody don't read them that way, but from where I come from, my style, you know, the way I came up, it's water and fire. All the court cards got a dual element. So, you know, if you ever follow my readings, you always hear me refer to a dual aspect when it comes to the court cards. Okay, so you don't get mixed up like, what did he say? That's water, you know. So moving on with this, the Knight of Wands in reverse. This motherfucker's already impulsive. He's already quick to move, quick to jump, quick to get in some shit, but not quick to stay around. He's not quick to build. He's not quick to stay in some shit for the long haul. You know what I'm saying? He's only in it for pleasure. He's only in it for the right now. You know, he's only involved for the moment. So if this motherfucker that's that's coming towards you, the shadow aspect of that shit, the reverse side of that, being the Knight of Wands in reverse, I would say from this motherfucker, run. Real shit. Cause they coming for some, I mean, if it's relationship wise, they coming to get something up out your ass. You know, they not coming to give you shit that's like long lasting and worthy. They not coming with that. They coming with some fuck shit. You know, whether it's they trying to dip the wand or they trying to get the wand put in or whatever, man. I mean, it's this is how I'm reading this shit. So this motherfucker is in the reverse, and the Knight of Wands in the reverse is just like, man, it's like, damn, he ain't no good. He already real fucking suspect in the upright. He already ain't the most savory of characters as it is in the reverse. Like, shit. Fuck all that. So next to that, we got the Emperor. So, the Emperor is somebody that's typically married, typically. If they're not married, they the marriage type, or that got that type of potential. And they're a boss, they run shit, they observe shit, they got a lot of duties and obligations, and maybe even people up under them, that depend on them and shit. And the Emperor also can be, it depends now, depending on who it is and depending on their energy and shit. But this motherfucker can also be a little tyrannical. He can be a bit one-sided sometimes too. If you're not really balanced, shit. If you're not balanced, the only thing to be is one-sided. You know what I'm saying? So, looking at this, and this motherfucker being all tight, and then remember, we clarified the Two of Pentacles with the Emperor. So because he's clarifying the Two of Pentacles, and this is symbolic of fucking a balancing act and juggling and trying to hold some shit together, maybe this motherfucker's kingdom ain't that stable and he's juggling. Maybe his kingdom's falling. Maybe the shit that he's over is not doing as good, not doing so well, because it's actually clarifying the fucking Two of Pentacles. So it's something about this motherfucker here, something about the Emperor that we got that makes him a bit unstable. So we're not talking about no solid ass Emperor. We're talking about somebody who's sitting in the seat, but they don't actually possess all the dynamic qualities of a fucking Emperor. You know what I'm saying? So my best observation would be that this individual is pretty much full of shit. I just call it how it is. If you have moved on from this individual and they're trying to come back, because that's what this top row appears to be, where it could be somebody coming back, it could be somebody, that was in your life or whatever, I don't know. But being the fact that the Emperor's tied to this shit, and he's clarifying the Two of Pentacles, he's not stable. And backing it up, we got the unstable ass Knight of Wands. And I'm not even surprised that we got the fucking Moon next to the Emperor. You know what I'm saying? So this motherfucker got a bunch of shit that he's hiding. And they're hoping to come back your way and get in good with you. Right? They're hoping to come back and get in good with you. They ain't trying to stick around. Whatever the fuck they coming with, whoever it is, they ain't coming to stick around. They coming to get some ass, They coming to get your money. They coming to get anything that your energy, access to your resources or whatever the fuck it is. You got player in the fucking reverse. So, he's backing the Emperor up. And this motherfucker got big secrets. Big secrets. So his shit that he's hiding some shit. And then we got the fucking Wheel of Fortune. So maybe this shit is closed. Maybe this is the end of a cycle. So maybe it's the end of a cycle, and this motherfucker trying to come back to keep it from closing. Maybe trying to keep the cycle from closing, right? Because we got to fit the wheel of fortune, and if it's your time to receive, and you at the top of the wheel, you know, if you take somebody else in your energy in a time of a shift, they can fuck up your shift. Instead of this motherfucking wheel turning in your favor, you know, if you start to assimilate, if people start to come in your cipher, come in your area, your energetic, you know, atmosphere, they can have an effect on your fucking wheel of fortune. You know, some shit that you should see might get delayed, or shit that you're supposed to have may, you know, turn out fucked up some kind of way, you know, in a negative aspect. So be careful. You know, if you didn't enter into a new season, a new time, and you got somebody fucking trying to come back, the first thing you gotta ask yourself is, why is this motherfucker coming back now? See? So be careful with that shit, man. Because it's people that get information on you, and you know, they watch shit about you, and you know, they can know like what's coming, you know, as far as your success and your finances and shit like that. And I done seen people pull that shit where they know what's coming for you, so they try to attach themselves to you in order to gain, you know, some of your success and the shit that you you know, the shit that you're in encountering, you know. So they come to like steal your shit, in so many words. So maybe maybe this is a Queen of Wands also. Maybe this is a fire, we had the, what was that, the Knight of Wands showing up with Sagittarius and Scorpio. So the fucking Queen of Wands is fire as well, but this is Aries and Leo, I believe. So yeah, and here we go again with the offering, the bullshit offering. Now we got the Page of Cups. You know, pages, they just symbolize, you know, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, all three. It could be either one. So again, you know, maybe they coming with betrayal and damn. And I was just talking about fucking cycles closing. See? Now we got the World card. Okay, so maybe this is a cycle that's closing or has closed. Either way. And you got somebody trying to come back now and commit to you. You know, maybe they see that you on your fucking bag and you got your shit together. You know, you got your 10 of Pentacles, your material wealth and generational wealth, or plan to build this shit, or you actually building an empire or working on it. You know, and now this motherfucker want to come back and get in on what you getting, you know, from the universe and shit. But I don't think you're gonna have that shit. I think you just gonna call judgment on this motherfucker and keep it stepping and keep on working at your shit. You know, 8 of Pentacles, you're gonna keep working hard at what you already doing. And, you know, that's the advice from the Tarot. You know, keep working at what you're doing. You may do a little collaborating, you know, getting things built, getting things in order. You may work with a few people to make things happen. But you got a new beginning coming here, and it's justice for you. Real shit. It's justice for you. So guard your shit and protect your shit from towers and shit, and from people trying to bring, you know, drama and shit like that. Because if you don't, they're gonna fuck your shit up, and you're gonna be, you know, miserable and having fucking nightmares and, you know, sleepless nights and shit about why you fuck with them in the first place. So this shit can be avoided. Just stand strong in what the fuck you doing, and eliminate all that fuckery, man. All the mind games and manipulation and trying to one up a motherfucker. You know, just focus on you. You know, like me personally, shit, I don't compete with no fucking body. I compete with myself. If a motherfucker compete with me, it's a waste of time, because I'm not engaged, nor do I give a fuck. So, I mean, you know, vice versa, if somebody else trying to, you know, fuck with you, or you know, just compete with you, like, the best move to make is to just do you, man. Fuck them. You got time for that bullshit. But anyway, Aquarius, it was a blast. I always enjoy, you know, y'all coming through. I love my subscribers, and I'm glad you was able to come through. And if this was your first time stopping through the channel, I appreciate it. I ask that you come back again. Please like, share, subscribe. If you feel led to leave a donation, please do that as well. In any amount, all donations are, you know, received with gratitude. So I just thank y'all for coming through, and until next time, all right, Aquarius, peace, love, and light.